Sir, it's my understanding that the auditor was hired by Global Crossing to become the Executive Vice President for Finance. Is that correct?
Joseph Perrone, who is currently our controller of the company, is a former Anderson employee. That's true.
Okay. Well, did the audit committee ever think that this might compromise the independence of the audit to have the CFO, the former partner in charge of the audit from the auditing firm?
This hiring took place before I arrived, but it is my understanding that those were considered by the audit committee.
Do we know if the audit committee ever spoke with the auditor out of the presence of the corporate officers? Do we know that?
I'll defer to Mr. Kors, who was part of it.
Yes, Congressman. Our audit committee had the practice at each audit committee meeting, which were held regularly, of asking the senior executives to leave the room and to speak privately with the auditors.
I mean, for 5 minutes? Was this done regularly? Was it done in depth? Did they spend a half a day going over the various books, or was this just a pro forma thing?
Well, since I wasn't in the room, I actually don't know the content of the conversations. That was the purpose of asking me to leave the room.
All right, but about how long did these meetings usually last when you weren't in the room?
It was done regularly.
About how long did they last?
I would say that they lasted anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. And they were done regularly at every meeting of the audit committee.
Okay. My point is, very often the audit committee, that's a superficial meeting.